Hey, so we're going to create an assessment using Google Forms. That's right here, 20 points, line 29. And where I am going to go to start that process, I'm going to type right here, drive.google.com. And that brings me to the home of my drive. Again, I'm at drive.google.com. I'm going to select New, More, and then Google Forms. You should be using Google Chrome when you do this. If you're not using Google Chrome, it tends to be buggy. So here I am, Google Forms, and now here's my untitled form. Up here, you want to name it, so I'm going to name this Math Facts Assessment, and I'll say this Basic Math Facts. So you want to give it a name as well. If whatever name you type here, when you click up here, it pops up. I'm not going to star it. I don't know what that means. But over here on the right-hand side, you can see these main pieces. It says add a question, add a title and a description, add an image, add a video, add a section. So let's see, this first question. It could just be, we'll go with 3 times 4 equals, 3 times 4 equals, and then it's a smart system in that it reacts to what you write. So because I put 3 times 4 equals, then here it makes it as if it's multiple choice. So then I can put 8 or 10, 12, 16. So that's one question. Then I could add another question. I'll put 5 times 3 equals, 5 times 3 equals, and then let's see, I could go 10, 14, 15, 17. Add another question. Let's go with 30 divided by 5 equals. And you see how this changed to short answer? I need to have it go back to multiple choice. And I make this 6, 10, 12, 15. And on your little test, you should have about 5, 6 questions at least. But you could see how it could be, how you could change this up. It doesn't have to be math, so it could be a history assessment. And let's see, I can say, what are some foods that came from ancient Mesoamerica? And then here I could put avocado, tomato, chocolatl, and so tomato. So got a couple of them here, and then let's see, I would get rid of these, and then I could make this one all the above. Or you can go further. You don't even have to add you can also add a picture if let's see, by search chocolate avocado. See if it comes up. Avocado, tomato. Oh, so let's just pretend this is a picture we were going to add. And then let's see, voila. I could put this up here at the top somewhere. And then maybe this is question 4. or question 3, and I would put ancient Mesoamerican foods, and then voila, it has the question that comes there, and maybe you put the pictures there for some reason. Another thing that you could do with it is maybe you have another question that's based on, and also you can drag these around. So notice how I drag it there, and then I could place it down or move it up. So this one needs to go up. There we go. So maybe this question is, what is the name of the dance that appears in the video above? And multiple choice, the Dougie, the moonwalk, the whip, I would say the Quan, the Nene, I don't even know these days. And then I can throw in that MJ video. Let me get rid of this one. YouTube video, add video, video search, Michael Jackson. Which one does he do the moonwalk in? Smooth Criminal. I'll go with that one. What dance is this? And then you can place it where you wish. So you can make your questions more interactive in that way. But let's go ahead and let's grade the test first of all. So we're going to go up here to this little gear, settings. And it says general, presentation, quizzes. Let's see, collect email address. Yep, you can make them collect it. You could also give them a response receipt where if they answer your quiz, they get a sheet that tells them what they did, requires a sign-in. So then you can limit how much people submit. Respondents can edit after they submit, see a summary, chart, and text responses. So it's there's a lot of cool little features there. Show progress bar, shuffle question order, quizzes. So I'm going to make this a quiz. And immediately after each submission, later, missed questions, correct answers. So you can adjust all of that there. Now, one of the things I forgot to mention is when you set this up, nowhere on there does it say for them to give you their name. So you have to do that yourself. So you could say, what is your name? Or please write your first and last name. If you do something like student numbers, you could have them put their student number, but then they would type their name here. So I have the basics set up, math facts set up, their name, and now I'm going to answer the question. So you see here where it says answer key. I'll click on my answer key, and then I could give it points. So it's 1 point. 3 times 4 is, and then you'll put your answer. Then I go to the next one. Let's see, answer key. 5 times 3 is, give it how many points. Maybe this one's for some reason is worth 5 points. Ancient Mesoamerican foods. What are some foods that came from ancient Mesoamerica? It's all of the above. Answer key, all the above. Makes me hungry, so I'll make it 10 points. What dance is this? And this is obviously the most important one. Cannot graduate without this one. So that is the moonwalk, and we'll make that one worth 100 points. It's weighted. Let's see. What else do we see? Anything else that's important for you? You can make it so that something's required, like a student can't turn it in unless they answer their name. So you can make that required. And let's see. So then when people start responding, you can select here on this spreadsheet, create a new spreadsheet, and it will actually make a spreadsheet where it gives you all the answers. And right now there's nobody that's answered it, but it would give me a timestamp here of when they did it, their address, their email address, their score, their name, and then what they selected. That's a pretty cool feature actually. You could send your you could send it through here on send. You could do an email. You can just use the link. You can embed it, Google Plus, Facebook, Twitter. You can shorten the URL, even though it doesn't really shorten it. It's like the worst shortener ever. So then I'm going to go into my EDTE 4200. I'm going to go into my week 4. And these are some of the things I already have set up. Let's see. So I want mine to look nice, just the way that these other ones are. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll type it up first. I'll say creating an assessment with Google Forms. And that, I believe, was line 29. Oops. I make these headings just so that it looks cool. Let's see. So we're going to embed. I double click here and I'm going to pull it from Drive. And then you'll see here that under my most recent, it's going to have my quiz that I made, Math Facts Assessment. Insert. Bada bing, bada boom. My quiz is now inserted. So let's see. Double click. Insert what this is all about. This is my first quiz created with Google Forms. In Google Forms, you can create dynamic quizzes for any subject. For any subject. You can also grade the quiz and provide feedback, instant feedback to students. Publish, and let's see what we have here. Hasn't come up here. Yep, and then you'll see this one has a cool little feature where it could scroll up and scroll down. Make sure you add 3 or 4 sentences about how you can use this in your class, and I hope you enjoyed that.